folks, welcome back to the channel. Ran out of Dickies. Today is day 2 of the canal build. The guys are working on the far east end that still needs to have a base put down on it, and that's what they're doing right now. They straightened it out a little bit from yesterday's dig. The dig wasn't just flush like they wanted it, needed it. They needed to get in here and dig a little more out, and I'm gonna let you see what they do. There we go. He puts in 2 buckets of cement at a time and smooths it out like so. He's got a string down through there, if you notice. And it doesn't have to be a perfect build or anything like that. And he goes in and puts the bricks in to the base. And they work pretty fast. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. That's the kind of stuff that I can't do very good. For one, I can't bend down and get into places like that anymore. My knees are just shot. So see this little area right in here? Over the last few days, we've got 4 snake heads out of there. I don't think there's any left in there, but we're gonna go ahead and try and kick the rest of the water out of there and see. But I still need to dig that up. But after yesterday, my body's just, it's super hurting. So when they get done with this section right here, I'm gonna go ahead and have them dig that up right there for me real quick before they get started putting bricks down on the other end. But it's looking like maybe 2 more days and we'll finish this up, and that gives us 3 days total into it. I told them 5 days of work, and then we can go up there and work on those other parts, and then I want to spend a day over in the Paradise Garden cleaning up around the pond. Okay, it's lunchtime. The workers, they split, grabbed the scooter and took off and go get something to eat. I'm having a liquid lunch today. I'm on a diet. Oh God, that's good. So I don't know where they're at on this. Here's what I'm doing. A little trim work around the trees. Watering my longans. Gonna be mowing right over here just shortly after I finish my lunch. See all this right down through here? All of this? Okay. This line goes up to the front manifold and over to the front gate over here, and that takes care of water that comes in. Now, it used to go into that pipe, cut off over this way, and then I sent it back over here to a canal we had that went north and south and ran into this thing here. So that's how I used to water things shortly after we bought it, because we put this fence up, and when we put the fence up, there was no way of getting water out of that canal into here unless I pumped it in. And I didn't want to just dump it in a open ditch, which is what they do here, but the ditch just collapsed on it, and I wanted to clean this all up. So hence we started bringing in a bunch of dirt. So when we did that, I needed to run some pipes over here from where my pump could go in. Now, since we closed all this in over here, we no longer needed this line right here, which, as you can tell right there, goes that way. So we no longer needed it. So when I put these water systems right here into the mangoes, which is that little line right there, I had to come through here, so I just went ahead and capped this right here, knowing that I was going to eventually take it right over here and take it across to this manifold, which at the time was not in. As you can see the blue pipe up here, I ran the blue pipe 3 days ago from up there over to here, and then started on the manifold, got it done, and then these guys came in to start working. And we cut another snakehead out of there earlier today, so that's 5. But here's what they've done. They went ahead and cleaned this all out. They had to scoop much more dirt out, get it smoothed down, mixed up cement, put it in, put the 1 row of bricks all the way down. Now this will be setting until at least tomorrow afternoon, maybe wait until the day after before we start on it, as I want it nice and solid, which is what this one ended up, because it's set for almost a full 24 hours. And now they will string level lines, limit lines, I put it that way, or whatever, level lines of where the bricks are going to go. And they just got started putting the bricks in there and coming back this way. So they've almost got the 2nd row of bricks, and it looks like we're going to need about 7 more rows. So they got a lot of bricklaying to do, but I got lots of bricks, and I can go get some more. These bricks are 3.5 baht a piece, but they're hardened. They're fired bricks, and not just the clay bricks that have a light firing on them. These have a really hard firing. They're harder than hell to cut, and consequently they don't deteriorate like the soft clay ones do. See that? Yeah, we're gonna have to replace that. So we're no longer gonna be using those bricks on anything around here. We're gonna be using them, and they're one baht per brick more. So it cost me 1,000 baht more to get the good bricks than it did if I'd have bought the cheap ones. So I just couldn't see doing it. But that's where we stand on day 2 at noon. When they get back from lunch, they'll get the whipping on that. I'll do a little short deal on that, wrap this video up, try and get it loaded. I have yet to go through yesterday's video, but I will. I'll get them all done and have them in a little series, maybe 4 videos altogether. But that's it, folks. Until they get back from lunch, we'll talk to y'all later. Hey guys, still day 2. These guys are busting butt, but you know what? They came and asked me if I had a level, and then they wanted a long piece of metal to use with that level. It's only the 2nd guys that have ever asked me for a level. Here's where we're at. Looks like we got 2 rows of bricks going up. They're doing a string right now. Yeah, he's running the string for the 3rd level. Once they get that to where they want it, then they'll go ahead and they just start slapping these bricks back down. Hopefully today we'll have 4 or 5 rows of bricks on here, and then tomorrow we can come over here and hopefully slap 4 or 5 bricks up on this side. So me, yeah, it doesn't look like I've done squat down through here, which what I did was I found out where the pipe went to, all the way up to right here is where it starts. Right there is where it starts to cut and go that way. Okay, so I'm gonna dig out a little bit farther and then take this section out, go back to there, all the way to the end. Okay, if you can see, all the way back to that end, right back there. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that off, splice in there, go up over that little 3/4 inch pipe, and then back into this canal, or this rut, or whatever it's going to call it, going back there. This is a Joe Biden moment, okay? You know, that thing that we're going to, you know, that thing that we're talking about. So I think, personally, I think the damn guy's got dementia, but me, it's just pure stupidity. So then we're going to come back over here, get it hooked up. I guarantee you tomorrow I will have this done. But today I'm mowing lawn because my back hurts really bad from all the damn lifting I did yesterday. And we may be here 6 days. Shit, 5 days. 5 days may not cut it. We may be here 7. But whatever. You know, if I have to get more bricks, we'll do that too. But this has got to be done before it starts raining. So, looks good. His are a little crooked. The guy on the other sides are pretty straight. If you don't believe me, I'll show you right here. Okay. You look down his line, they zigzag a little bit. Okay. You look down this guy's line, nice and straight. Yeah. Okay. But I kid him about it all the time. So anyhow, guys, I hope you enjoyed this section of the video. The next section, hopefully we'll finish up the canal. If not, then the 4th section will wrap up the whole entire thing. So hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll talk to y'all later. Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. It is 3 p.m. on 3rd day of the canal dig, and I'm down to my last 3 cases of beer. And not only that, my last 3 beers. And it is Friday the 13th. So go figure. Either there's a good lottery pick in there or something, but I'm going to show you where we're at. If you remember on day 2, which was yesterday, I said I was going to finish putting that water line in. Maybe not. I'm kind of starting to wuss out. The guys, when we got here this morning to get started on, I really wanted them to go ahead and build this one all the way up to the height that it needed to be. So we got here, and this end down here, water had seeped in quite a bit, and it seeps in this area right in here. And if you look right down in here, you can see water seeping, and that's the thing, is it comes from this direction back here, so it would fill up in there. So what I had them do was go ahead and put 2 more layers of bricks up and sit everything up real good with cement, and then had them go ahead and put 2 more inches of concrete down in the bottom of it. So it's got now a 4-inch pad on the bottom, and hopefully it will quit seeping into there until we can get it finished. After we get it finished, I don't care if it puts any more in there or not. And yep, I'm still at this place right here. However, look at this, huh? The kid's really done himself a good job right there. I'm to the point now to where it needs to turn and go that way. See, I'm going this way right now, but it needs to go that way with this 45 degree, which would be like so. So I'm to this point right here. So I just need to go from here right back over here to that little dig spot. And I watered this pretty good, so it's not real hard, so it should be a little softer for me to take care of that. But anyhow, that's where we're at today. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this piece up right here, because as soon as they put water in our canals, I'm gonna kick the pump on in the back and run it all the way to the front and get it into the pond, and that'll be the true test of whether or not I got all this plumbed up right. Because right now I think I do, but there's no guarantee that it will work until I actually put a pump in the canal and fire it up. So anyhow, this video may get spliced up and used in part number 2 with half of yesterday's or something like that, because we're gonna end up being here 6 days on this. I already got these guys scheduled for another 3 days, so lots of work. They're doing a good job. It looks pretty good. If you notice, it's straight. Look at that, huh? Can't say that for the can't say that for the first part that got done. They didn't use a level and they didn't use a string. So we're lucky we just actually got them in here. So okay folks, this will be a wrap on maybe the second half of the first 3 days. So folks, hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll talk to y'all later.